this activity, we're going to look at ethylene, which is unique among plant hormones because it's a gas. Ethylene plays a major role in fruit ripening, senescence, and abscission. You'll see how a natural source of ethylene, a ripening apple, can influence aging and leaf drop in nearby plant tissue. Ethylene is different from among plant hormones because it's a gas, which means it can easily move through the air and affect nearby tissues. It plays a major role in fruit ripening, senescence, which is the aging of plant tissues, and abscission, which is the controlled shedding of leaves or other organs. Because ethylene can diffuse through the air, a ripening fruit can actually influence the development and aging of other plant parts nearby. Even though senescence and abscission might sound negative, they're actually very important for plant survival. Ethylene helps coordinate when tissues age, when leaves are shed, and when fruits ripen. These processes are also extremely important in agriculture, especially for harvest timing and fruit storage, where ethylene levels can dramatically affect how long produce lasts. Before you look at the experiment, think about this question. Why would a plant benefit from having a hormone that promotes aging and tissue loss? Consider things like seasonal changes, damaged leaves, or redirecting resources to other parts of the plant. Write your prediction in your lab notebook, and we'll come back to this idea after you look at the results. In this experiment, two similar holly branches were placed in separate beakers of water and enclosed under bell jars. One setup included a ripe apple under the bell jar, while the other setup did not and served as the control. The apple acted as a natural source of ethylene gas produced during ripening. Both branches were kept under the same environmental conditions, so the only difference was the presence or absence of ethylene. After 1 week, the branches were examined for changes in leaf condition and appearance. Any signs of aging, yellowing, or leaf drop were noted. The branch exposed to ethylene was then compared to the control branch. This made it possible to directly observe the effects of ethylene under otherwise identical conditions. Now you'll answer these 3 questions in your lab notebook. First, describe what happened in the branch exposed to ethylene compared to the control. Then explain how ethylene affects senescence based on what you observed. Finally, think more broadly. Why might ethylene be especially important for coordinating timing in plant development, like fruit ripening or seasonal leaf drop? The key takeaway from this activity is that ethylene is a gaseous plant hormone that promotes senescence and abscission. Because it can move through the air, it can affect nearby tissues, not just the tissue that produces it. This makes the ethylene especially important for coordinating the timing of developmental events like fruit ripening and leaf drop.